Let me read the question now. Solve the equation of surd 3 minus 3x minus surd 2 minus x equals to 1. Okay, so this example is slightly difficult compared to the previous two examples. Okay, but it is possible for us to solve this question. Okay, so without further delay, let us start to solve this question. For the first step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this equation given by the question into my working here. So let us start. So from here, 3 minus 3x. Okay, so let me underline the surd. And then minus with surd 2 minus x equals to 1. Let me underline the surd. Okay. For the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this negative surd 2 minus x to the right hand side. Okay, why am I doing that? There is a reason. I'm going to explain you shortly. Okay, so please stay with me. So from here, surd 3 minus 3x equals to 1 plus surd 2 minus x. Okay, let me just underline the surd lines over here. Okay, and for this one, okay, we are good to go. So there is a reason why I move this negative surd 2 minus x from the left hand side to the right hand side. So the reason is, for the upcoming step, we are going to square both sides. Okay, to perform the square both sides, it is advisable to move at least one surd to the right hand side. Okay, so it will be easier for us to solve the equation. Okay, if you don't move this, you still can solve, but it will be very complex for you. So it is advisable to move at least one surd to the other side. Okay, so I hope you understand the reason behind this. Okay, so from here, the next step, what we're going to do is we're going to square both sides. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy this equation and paste it over here. Okay, so let me square both sides. Okay, let us start with the left hand side first. Okay, so the square root and the square will get cancelled off, so you only left with 3 minus 3x. Okay, unfortunately for the right hand side, you need to perform the manual expansion. Okay, in this case is 1 plus surd 2 minus x times with 1 plus surd 2 minus x. Okay, so from here, let us perform the working. So from here, for the left hand side, you only left with 3 minus 3x. Okay, and then equals to, let us proceed to the right hand side. So for the right hand side, it will be 1 plus with 2 surd 2 minus x. Okay, and then you plus with 2 minus x. So let me underline the surd line here. Okay, so from here, for the next step, okay, so the 1 and 2, you can add them together, so it will become 3. So let me just copy paste the left hand side since it has no changes. Okay, so from here, 3 minus 3x, it will be equals to 3 plus with 2 surd 2 minus x minus x. Okay, so let me underline the surd. Okay, so the 3 in the left hand side and the right hand side, we can cancel them out. Okay, so you only left with negative 3x equals to 2 surd 2 minus x minus x. Okay, so let me underline the surd. Okay, so for the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to group the surd aside and the normal expression on the other side. okay, which is the normal expression. In this case means I'm meaning the unknown. Okay, so from here 2 surd 2 minus x, okay, will be equals to, in this case will be negative 3x plus with x, so where you get here is negative 2x. Okay, let me underline the surd line over here. Okay, up until now, I hope you understand the working that I'm showing to you. Okay, for the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to square both sides for the second time. Okay, why the reason? It is very simple, in order to eliminate the surd. Okay, so let us square both sides again. Okay, let me just copy paste the step. There you go. Okay, let us square both sides. Okay, so from here, when you square both sides, okay, let us take a look at the left hand side first. Okay, so from here 2 surd 2 minus x, so it will become 4 in a bracket 2 minus x. Okay, that's for the left hand side. Let us take a look at the right hand side now. Okay, so negative 2x in the bracket square, so in this case you get is 4x square. Okay, so I hope you understand. Can you see the trend we are heading into? We are actually heading into a quadratic equation. Yes, quadratic equation means that you're going to get two possible answers. Okay, so there you go. So from here, the 4 you expand in, so from here you get 8 minus 4x equals to 4x squared. Okay, so this 8 minus 4x, from the left hand side you move it over to the right hand side. So from here you get 4x squared plus 4x minus 8 equals to 0. Okay, so we can simplify this quadratic equation by divide the whole equation by 4. Okay, you divide the whole equation by 4, so you only left with x squared plus x minus 2 equals to 0. Okay, so from here you factorize this quadratic equation. Okay, so you'll get two possible answers. You get x plus 2 and okay, you get x minus 1 equals to 0. Okay, we are heading into two possible answers. Okay, where you get either x equals to negative 2 or x equals to 1, but there is a catch in these two answers. Okay, you can't just leave your answer in this way. We're going to use this x values and substitute into this equation and check whether the answer is valid or not. Okay, so the first x value we get is negative 2. Okay, so from here 3 minus 3 in a bracket negative 2, so from here you get 3 plus with 6. Okay, and then you minus with, don't forget the surd. Okay, minus with 2 minus with negative 2. Okay, so you calculate this, you should get surd 9 minus with surd 4. So in this case you get is 3 minus 2 and you get your answer is 1. So in this case negative 2 is actually valid. Okay, sorry if I just scribble. So I just want to show you that you need to prove. Okay, so we have already proved that x is equals to negative 2. So how about x equals to 1? So from here 3 minus 3 times with 1. So from here you get is square root 0. Okay, and then minus 2 minus 1. So from here you get is surd 1. Okay, square root 0 technically is 0. So square root 1 we get is minus 1. Okay, So when you substitute 1, you actually get is -1, but your final answer is 1. So technically, so x equals to 1 is not a valid answer. Okay, so you can only have one possible answer. In this case is x can only be equals to -2. So therefore your x can only be equals to -2. So this is your final answer. Let me underline the solution for this question. Okay, so that is all for the step-by-step working and solution for this question. I hope you understand the full working that I've shown to you. If you like this video, please give your thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more upcoming Math tutorial videos in the future, and not to forget to share this video. Thank you everyone for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.